Moin Leute, herzlich willkommen zu Let's Play Cathy Rain. Da war ein kleines Eichhörnchen. Ich habe mir jetzt einfach mal die Blume genommen, weil ich gedacht habe, vielleicht kann man die dann da reinpacken. Für die Bloody Mary. Hätte bestimmt was im Artikel gestanden von wegen aphrodisierende Wirkung. Weil jetzt mal eben so gerade Hanfblüten finde ich nicht. Ach guck mal, steht auf der Tipp. Ah Mann, einen Drink bitte. Eine extra blutige Maria, bitte. Danke.
I'd like a Bloody Mary.
Coming right up.
Oh, and add this, will you? Just something I like for flavor. Put it in a blender.
Whatever you say.
Dankeschön. Natürlich kommt die Black Screen, weil wer hat so viel zum Animieren.
One Bloody Mary. Enjoy.
Ja, nice. Vielen Dank.
Thanks, buddy.
The club will cover that, Jose.
Sure thing, VP.
Thanks again, Emmett.
Das ist nett. Emmett ist ein nicer Boy. Hier. Trink und vergieß.
Hey, Bo. I've got something for you.
Könnte Gift sein.
That smell. You found your dad's recipe.
Something like that.
Man, is this a trip down memory lane? I keep expecting Brian to walk in here any second. You know, all this nostalgia is making me remember how much I really owe your old man.
Yeah?
Yeah, so here's the deal. In '86, Carl, my VP at the time, came to me and said he had a job lined up for the club. Some guy'd offer him good dough for stealing a bunch of paintings from him.
Ah, shit.
He needed 2 brothers for the job. I was busy with other things at the time, so I gave my permission as long as the club got the usual cut. He returned a week later with a nice wad of cash. I didn't realize it was Wade he had knocked off until I read the paper. If I had known that, I'd advised against it. Wade is a powerful man with friends in city council. There's no reason to piss him off.
Ja, das war auch nicht so
Got
schlau.
it. So, what do you know about the guy who hired you
Ja,
for the
wahrscheinlich
job?
nichts.
Not much. Carl said it was some bearded preacher.
Aha.
Isaac from the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Could be. I don't know who that is. It was a priest. I know that
Oder
much.
sein Vater. Ich weiß nicht, ob
Thanks,
er
Bo. I'm
damals
gonna
gelebt
follow
hat.
up on this right away.
That's it? You're not gonna ask me about what happened to your old man? Not even curious?
I couldn't give 2 shits about that asshole.
Bullshit. Don't expect anyone to believe you're that angry with someone you don't give 2 shits about.
Either he's dead or he abandoned me. Do any of those options look appealing to you?
They don't, but you should know that no one from the club had anything to do with it. I meant it when I said Brian was a good brother. He had no enemies here. Not then, and not now.
Comforting to hear, Mr. President.
Shut up and listen, girl. I'm trying to tell you something. Brian used to talk about heading to Mexico, about riding off into the sunset and getting away from all his newfound responsibilities.
Ja, das hört man gerne.
And part of him was serious. You deserve to know that there's a chance he's still out there somewhere.
Sure. Let's hope that bastard is living it up somewhere.
Just take care of yourself, you hear?
You
Ja.
too.
Unnötige
That day went by
Informationen.
fast. I think I'm gonna ask if I can stay the night at Grandma's.
Vor allem, ich sag mal so, das würde mir doch mehr einen Stich ins Herz verpassen, wenn es heißt von wegen, ja, hier neue Verantwortung rauskommen lassen. Und wie sind diese Verantwortungen?
Hello, sweetheart.
Hey, Oma.
Hey, Grandma, it got kind of late. Would it be okay if I stay the night?
Of course, dear. Have a seat. I'll make you something to eat.
Plätzchen!
You're the best. I'm starving.
Bitte Plätzchen! Ich möchte Cookies. Oh. Oh, Errungenschaft freigeschaltet. Wir haben uns doch schon mal getroffen, oder nicht? Da ist der kleine Junge wieder.
Do you see?
Nein.
You are both unwanted, both discarded.
Nett. Danke.
Good. Lick the flames, buddy boy. Lick the flames and feel the hatred burn.
Ew. Creep.
Lily's painting, burning, and the kid from the cemetery. It's gotta mean something.
Gotta go
Looks like the
first.
rain finally stopped.
Erstmal gucken, ob der immer okay ist. Ich mag das nicht, wenn der Typ da steht und creept.
Oh, good morning.
Hi, Kathy.
What the? Morning. Wow, this is quite the surprise.
Oma trägt
You
blau.
have such a lovely friend, dear. We've been chatting all morning.
Oh, I have no doubt. She's quite the talker, this one.
You sleep even longer here than you do back home.
Da hab ich gut
Oh,
geschlafen.
gee, must be the blissful lack of distractions here, E. Can I talk to you for a sec outside, alone?
Okie dokie. If your grandmother doesn't mind being left all by yourself for a while.
Sure. You go ahead, children. I'll be right here if you need me.
Oma ist die Beste und ich möchte Plätzchen. Was machst du hier? Was zum Teufel stimmt mit dir nicht?
What the hell is wrong with you, E?
I don't know.
Was a single morning devoid of Eileen too much to ask? I'm frankly surprised that I'm allowed bathroom breaks by myself with you in the same building.
I was super bored. Besides, you never got back home last night. I wanted to make sure you were okay.
Da ruft man an.
Well, as you can plainly see, I'm not a corpse.
You could be a very convincing zombie.
Oh,
Very funny. You can go home now, E.
Fine. I won't tell you what I found in my research yesterday then.
oh, zickig. Zicki-wicki.
Ugh, I hate you.
I'm so glad you asked. I looked up a few statistics for this county, looking for any anomalies. First off, there's a high number of missing persons reports in the area.
Mhm.
That wouldn't be too unusual if, let's say, the county had a high crime rate. But it doesn't. Violent crimes are actually lower than in other comparable counties.
Huh. That's just outright creepy.
It gets even better. It turns out that this county has the highest number of clinically insane in the state.
Okay.
And guess what? Conwell Springs County is tiny. Per capita, the difference to the county in second place is humongous, over 1,000%.
That makes some sense. I found out that this cocky person is Loctite at Ingstrom's.
Wow, we should go talk to him, right? He must have some answers.
That's the plan. I should probably fill you in on the rest I found. So, I'm gonna head over there today and confront Isaac about the paintings.
Don't you think it's a bit risky, Kathy? It could just backfire and piss him off.
Du sollst doch.
I'm hoping it will. Nothing wrong with some good old provocation to make people show their true colors.
You never gave him the picture of the lights, right?
Nah, didn't want the guy to faint. He sounded pretty brainwashed about the Holy Trinity thing.
And none of the church people know who I am, right?
I guess not. So,
Undercover-Mission?
My point is that you grilled the priest good yesterday. You already tried it your way. I'm a fellow Christian. Maybe I could try something different, like make up a cute cover story and pretend to want to join their church. If he still won't trust me, I can show him my copy of the picture. Maybe it will make him open up.
I suppose it would give me enough time to drive back to the city and talk to Jimmy before it gets too late.
Yay! Oh, let's do it! I'm so excited. I can't wait to lie to people.
You know that's a sin, right?
Ja, eben.
Oh, I'm sure Jesus will make an exception this time. After all, he loves me.
I'm not gonna waste any time then. Let's catch up on the phone tonight.
Okie dokie. Talk to you later.
Das ist nur eine Tarnung da mit ihrem religiösen Outfit. Kannst du mir noch nicht erzählen. Ah, nice. Engstrom-Neffen.
I've been looking for you.
Oh, is it for real this time?
Yes, this is all very real.
So you're going to ask me about Joseph now?
How
Ja.
do you know that? Who told you?
You did. Every time you came here.
You're not making any sense, Jimmy. We've never met before.
I'm making perfect sense. Everyone says so. I'm the sharpest tool in the shed. All bets are off now, Missy. Better buckle up and enjoy the ride. Forget all the rules. No going from top to bottom. No checking off all the items on your list. Start by asking me about the young chronicler.
Junge Chronistin? Meinst du Lilly?
Was Lily Myers the chronicler?
The drowned girl, yes. She saw the loops, the endless possibilities. She found that the branches had all been severed, Nothing but inevitability remained, staring her right in the eye. In the end, she was pulled across the great threshold, just like I was. I was next.
Next for what?
You're not listening. I'm next.
Okay.
Do you know who Lily
No, that's not me.
Ach so, okay. Wieso dann jetzt dein Name?
What happened to you, Jimmy? Why are you in this place?
I'm not. I'm 6 feet under, looking up.
Das ist sehr cool, deswegen meinte er auch nicht die Liste abhaken.
You know, Joseph was a beacon. His passing sent ripples traveling in all directions, touching all of us with burning intensity. In my case, resulting in immobilizing guilt. After all, I sent him out there. It was all my fault.
What was? What did you ask him to do?
Be patient. We'll get there eventually. We need to follow the rules. Let's continue, ironically, with the men who break the rules.
Black Hats.
You mean the Black Hats? They're the men who break the rules?
Indeed. Your father broke every rule in the book, did he not?
That's a mild way of putting it.
I feel your pain, but you will be free of him soon enough. I've seen you atop a great pit, dropping the last remaining memento of him into the empty blackness below.
Wahrscheinlich das Feuerzeug.
Your mother, on the other hand, that's a story with a different ending.
You know Mom? How is she?
Why don't you see her yourself and find out?
It's complicated. Last time we met was ugly.
Looking away won't make it any less ugly, Kathy.
I know, just not yet.
Very well. Let's go see the man you reunited with his family.
Den Mann, den ich mit seiner Familie wieder vereint habe? Was? Ist das Mr. Wade?
Hey, I'd like to show you something.
No, that doesn't happen yet.
Hä?
The man in red? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes,
Okay.
indeed.
Who is he really?
The collector of souls. The one who beckons and prepares. Some call him a spirit guide. Others, a devil dressed in red. You are doing so much better than the last time. Now, ask me about the first thing you can think of.
Vorfall 81?
What happened to my grandfather in 81?
Oh, poor Joseph. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong friends, wrong life. An unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. There had to be course correction, Kathy. The house always wins.
What did you ask him to do?
I asked him to find the source and destroy it. For me, for Lily, for all of us.
The source of what?
Everything. The madness, the betrayals, the limitless suffering.
How would he do that?
I don't know. Joseph had a plan. He had allies.
Allies? Who?
The man in red. Someone else, too.
I found the message you left for Grandpa. You said, "It happened to you too." What did?
Meeting the lights, of course. Don't you have my picture from the night in the forest?
You mean this?
Oh, yes. They felt so warm, so comfortable, luring me in. But when they got close, I could feel my mind split in two. I found myself with one foot on either side of the line, the thin line between hell and here. It felt like breathing through my nose with my mouth underwater. No wonder some sink beneath the surface, never to be heard from again.
Was that what happened to Joseph, Jimmy? Did he sink to the bottom?
I wish I knew. I'm just a man stuck with his ear up against the wall, picking up a word here and there. I am so tired, Kathy. I can feel the lights even now. Endless static in my head, like a TV tuned to a dead channel.
But what are they? Where do they come from?
The cradle of obscurity. The alpha to our omega. The distorted mirror.
Why are you constantly speaking in riddles?
Das würde ich auch gerne wissen.
Why do you assume I have a choice? We are nearing the end. Ask me about the misguided faithful.
Okay.
Is the Church of the Holy Trinity the misguided faithful?
Sehr wahrscheinlich.
They are, yes.
What makes you call them that?
Isn't it obvious? They believe the lights are divine.
Aber sie
The
sind's nicht.
lights are neither divine nor unholy. They are but a twisted reflection of us. The judge and the jury, our innermost child, our greatest fear, everything we long for and desire. It's more than most of us can take. The cup runneth over.
How do I stop them?
You must go to their birthplace, their source. You must go to the cradle. It's the only way to save your friend.
What? Are you talking about Eileen?
Yes, she is being claimed. She's in great danger. You have to go back, Kathy. Nurse!
I need more than that, Jimmy.
Nurse, help!
Okay, dann aber mal flog sie zur
I need to
Kirche.
find Eileen.
Aber zuerst werde ich den Part beenden. Das heißt, wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Ich wünsche euch Spaß. Away.